Let me ask you a question. In your lifetime, have you ever seen anybody get indicted, turn himself in, get arrested, and then walk straight out of court? No handcuffs and no mugshot. You can't say nothing else but that's a boss. Straight up boss.
Yes, welcome back. For some time now, if you notice, I'm not able to put up videos for reasons I cannot say on this video. I recently came across a series of videos from The View. Sometimes I don't even want to talk about this. According to this tweet, Whoopi Goldberg suggests Trump gave the document to the Saudis and Putin. She whines about seeing people who were late on their taxes and end up in jail forever. While Trump is walking around free, she didn't have that complaint when Hunter got a courtship plea deal on his tax crime. You can see it clearly.
This is a man who has a lot of ego also.
Oh, major.
And he has enough ego to think, you know what, maybe I'll get this over to the Saudis, I'll give it to them and nobody will mess with them anymore. Maybe I can take these and just give them over to Putin and they won't mess. I'm not saying that's what he did, but, you know, there are a million reasons and that we will never know because he will never say why he did it. But I'm annoyed that he can continue to do this, and I see people who, you know, were late on their taxes, they end up in jail forever. I see people doing stuff, and this guy he seems to be able to get away with everything, and it's really starting to irritate me.
Not this time.
It's really, I'm hopeful, but I just, you know, you see who's in place, you see what's going on, and I'm just like, okay, I'm watching all of you judges. I want to see what is more important. Is the law more important, or is this man more important? That's what I know.
When it concerns them, nobody will say anything. But now, when it concerns Trump, you will see the hypocrisy surrounding this. There are a lot of things they actually said on this show. I don't know.
Because if these documents got into the wrong hands, American lives could be lost.
They're in the wrong hands.
But then, well, exactly. But even worse, why was he doing it is a question.
Yeah.
Because he has a little tiff with my former boss, Chairman Mark Milley, a patriot, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and he wanted to be like, look, Mark Milley was wrong. Look at our, you know, war plans and secrets. He cared more about winning some little spat with Mark Milley than protecting U.S. national security.
Why do you think, and I keep on asking this question, why do you think he took those particular documents? Because he returned 197 documents. He was not charged with that. If you return them, you don't get charged. It's just simple.
Maybe they were the juiciest, like they had the most stuff in them.
I think, allegedly, is it possible that he thought that he could sell them? That he thought he could leverage them?
Well, everything about him is making money, so why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it, everybody. I don't want to get sued.
But to be honest, I've wondered that with some of the documents reportedly about the Saudis as well, because he obviously has financial interests in like the golf tour. I don't want to speculate too much, but that is, I think, what this prosecution is going to have to go into is he's already broken enough laws, whether there's intent in, you know, trying to undermine our U.S. national security behind it. But, I mean, that's something that
What's the why? What's the why? And you never have to prove the why to prove this case. You don't have to prove intent. But juries are going to want to know, why did he do it?
He's a great...
Yes, I believe you heard this. Even Alisa is standing up to agree with what Whoopi is saying. Sometimes I really wonder if this lady is a Republican. Her talking point can be so disturbing. I don't know if you agree with her, but as of me, I would say no. Now, there is this clip that is circulating on social media that CNN obtained an audio where Trump is talking about, you know, classified document. According to this article from Fox News, Trump reacted after leaked recording shows him discussing classified document. He did nothing wrong as he reacted to a leaked recording of him apparently discussing what he described as highly confidential document in his possession post-presidency. Trump, the commander frontrunner in the latest GOP presidential nomination poll.
Short of this judge fundamentally screwing up the case, I don't see how he gets less than 5 to 10 years. He literally in this
Lock
one
him up
clip
already. Lock him up.
admits the info. He knows the info.
Lock him up.
He admits he knows the information is classified.
Yeah.
He discusses the contents of classified information with people without security clearances, and then acknowledges he can't declassify since he's not president. That's the whole case.
It's a cut and dried case. He has no defense, which is why I said a couple weeks ago, he is ripe for a plea. And I think I asked you this a couple of weeks ago. Is he someone who would take a plea, but that plea would have to include jail time?
Well, the plea would also be admission of guilt. He can't admit he lost an election. He's not coming forward for a plea.
You know,
Yes, what offends me the more is the idea that these people sitting here calculate the view, saying if Trump doesn't get, 5 years in prison, they don't see it to be right. I believe you recently saw what happened with Hunter Biden. With this kind of situation, he is going free. They didn't talk about this on The View. They were extremely happy that, the laws goes for everybody. Hunter Biden has been charged. In that case, we didn't see anything. They took up this like a normal thing. Now they are sitting here praying that Trump should be charged. Trump should be charged. Like I saw a few months ago, Trump should be indicted. Trump should be indicted. When they started indicting Trump, now they are now seeking for prison terms until they have to even call 5 years. And that he obstructed federal effort to recover the document. In total, Trump faces 37 felony charges. Okay, this is an article published by Fox News. You can clearly see exactly what is happening. They are not stopping. Just when I thought, they are tired now, I will just get up and see another thing. I knew after the indictment this issue of classified document would die down, but they keep going from one after another. What is happening? Democrats have made it in such a way that Trump should never be free. There should be something, they have to talk about him, which is something I've noticed, and it is concerning.